Hello there! I am farming the first raid boss in the new raid that was added a few weeks ago. Let me throw these in the stash there. And what I have is a sort of a checklist. Oh, hello, little mole miners. I have a bit of a checklist that I'm following, and I'm going to go through that, and then I'm going to go back in and continue farming this. I've been doing it a few times for an hour at a time, and then I have to like sort through all my gear because it does pile up, and the chems and everything that drops from it. But I'm about ready to go in there, so let me go ahead and get out of my power armor here and let me get buffed up. So the first thing is I want to make sure I have my sleep buff. So if I go in here under effects, I can see that I have... Do I have it? I can never remember what they call it. Looks like I don't have it, so let's go ahead and sleep here. I do have... Yes, thank you, Santatron. I do have an ally in my base, so I should get the spirit, increased spirit buff, whatever it's called. So we'll just kind of go through this. I really need to make him be farther away so that when I'm this close he doesn't do his emote. But not now. I won't do that now. While I'm sleeping, I'm going to change the size of this window. So I can pull this one over and see how many frames I'm losing. Looks like I'm at 3.9, 3.7% frame loss. Okay. Kindred Spirit, that's what it's called. Now if I look at that, I'm only doing this for the XP, because it is a double XP weekend, as you can see right there. So if I look down, I have Kindred Spirit, 5% bonus XP. Okay, next on the list, let me scroll my list here, is the Strength Bobblehead, which, since I have switched to my Power Armor raid farming build, I have the Curator Bobblehead equipped. So this will actually last for 2 hours, although I'm not going to use the full 2 hours. So Strength Bobblehead, that gives me 2 strength. Okay, and then I'm going to do Well Tuned so that I have nice AP regen. This will be another 5% XP. The idea here is that I want to get my XP buff up, I want to get my strength as high as I can get it, and I want to get my luck bumped up pretty high. Those are going to synergize to make this first boss ridiculously easy to do. And thank you to all the people on the web, Wiggle Plays, Mr. Westtech, Angry Turtle, all those people for like doing all this super amount of work. And I'm sure they got their information from a Discord somewhere where they're all trading ideas. So hats off to everybody who does all that. That's fantastic. Okay, I'm just going to stock up on a few things here. Okay, now I'm going to do a magazine buff. The Live and Love 9, minus 25% damage from robots. So that's that. I'm going to grab some serums from here. I need the Eagle Eye Serum, the Egghead Serum, and the Bird Bone Serum. Now the reason I want these is because even though I have a reduction to the negative effects of these particular serums, I still lose a little bit of strength when I don't have the serum active. So right now I'm suppressing the negative effects from those three, as you can see there, and that gives me a little bit more strength, maybe 2 more strength than I would otherwise have. Okay, and I'm going to take some Company Tea for some extra regen. Where are you, Company Tea? There you are. That's more AP regen. Then I'm going to take a pemmican, because I'm a carnivore for this. So a nice bit of endurance. Then I'm going to take a Beef Wellington Deathclaw Wellington for some 8 strength. Seared Venison with Berries for 8 luck. Tasty Mutant Hound Stew for an incredible amount of melee additional damage. Then I'm going to also take a Perfect Bubblegum, and I'm going to pop a Scout's Banner. Basically just buffing myself all the way up. Go back to third person and pop some lunch boxes. Because you could do them faster in third person for some dumb reason. Now I'm going to save the Psycho buff and my whiskey for when I get inside the instance, when I'm about to fight. And they're actually keybound here at 5 and 6. I don't currently have anything to 8 and 9 because I've moved my coffee over here. I don't think I'll need it now that I've fixed a couple things. But, yeah, everything should be good here. All right, so let me put myself, actually, no, whoops. Let me put my Vulcan armor down. Yes, this is the new Vulcan armor. It doesn't need to be. I started out doing this using just a hodgepodge of gear, and I've sort of, over the past couple days, I've collected various Vulcan pieces, which is the new raid gear armor. And you can see here's what I have. I'm basically going for all troubleshooters. That's the PA underscore or space T. The T in all 5 of these pieces means troubleshooter. That's my own personal code. Dash and then chest, left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg. V means they're all Vulcan, and I also have the helm finally. They are all modified with strength, so 2 strength right there. So that gives me 10 strength for all the pieces. Then the third star is a mix of Cavaliers, through hikers for reduced weight of chems and whatever. Belted, which is, I think, less ammo weight. And then I finally have been able to get 4 stars for Bruisers, Aegis, Rejuvenated, and there's another Bruisers, and then that one doesn't have it yet. So, sort of a mix and match for now, but it's, you know, it'll do what I want it to do. Okay, now the next thing, one more thing I gotta do. Get out of the gear. I still have short-term buffs to get, so I have a strength buff here at the weight bench. And yes, I'm taking longer than normal because I'm explaining what I'm doing here. Normally I would just zoom through all these as quick as possible to not let any of those buffs like count down farther than they need to. Alright. Remember, strength and luck are the most important here for the combat portion of this. This will give me luck. This will give me charisma. This will give me int. Those last 2 are not necessary. Just sort of nice, you know. I'm going to enter this. And if I open up my Pip-Boy, it's going to refresh, because I'm using an add-on here, to give me a list of my... If you look in this area, this panel that appears right here, you can see all the buffs I have, and their timers from shortest at the bottom to longest at the top. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run past these guys because they don't really drop anything useful and they barely hurt me at all, so why bother? And I have been tweaking my build here and there to try to like optimize it and have as few wasted points as possible. And it's not perfect. It's probably never going to be perfect, but it's pretty good. Hopefully I won't have to take coffee this time because I had something wrong last time. The last hour I had to pop a coffee when I went into phase 2, and that was annoying. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with this weapon, which is the sledgehammer. I'll show you what it looks like first, and then I'll explain what I did. I got this particular idea from Wiggle Plays. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I don't know where he got it, but it's fantastic. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to push this red button. Then I'm going to jump over here, go to third person. I'm going to take a Psycho buff and a whiskey. And if we go out and back in, you can see those at the bottom. Well, yep, there we go. Alcohol, whiskey, Psycho buff. So 8 minutes and 6 minutes roughly. So I'm just going to stand here with this weapon. Hopefully I set it up right. Let me turn the volume down here. Oh no, I'm losing health. That's okay. Notice his shield, the top red bar, is gone now. So I'm in... There we go. I switched to my second weapon, which is the auto axe, and I'm just eating his health away. And yes, good. The problem that I had before is gone, so that's good. I won't need to drink coffee. I was really worried about that I wasn't going to be able to solve it. And that's it. Once this loot window appears, where it says ENG Guardian and R transfer, that means you're done. You've won. You're going to get all the rewards. So what I did, I'm going to just run through this slowly real quick. Well, slowly, not quick. I ran down through here, right? I basically ran down here, opened the door, ran across, because this is fine. This is all safe. There's nothing happening yet. Nothing's going to happen until you hit the red button. Notice I've opened this door here, which I'm not going to go through. That door was not open before. I hit the red button, and that begins the event. So now you have to jump over here, and basically the floor down here is going to be electrified in phases. So you don't want to be down here, and you also don't want to be near the edge of this circle because you will instantly die no matter what. Doesn't matter how well built you are, what gear how much health you have, it's an instant death. It's just sort of like one of those raid things, like you will now die. It's basically a no-no space. And you basically want to come and stand almost on top of this boss or on top of him. And the fun thing about this weapon, and I got this idea from Wiggle Plays this morning, is that it has limb damage, extra limb damage from the spiked rocket, and a chance to cripple the target. Well, what that does is when you're reflecting damage using your, at least to my understanding, when you're reflecting damage using ricochet, which is based on luck, the chance to, the crippling effect sort of amplifies the effect of damage that you're going to ricochet, and it basically means that as the enemy hits you, as the lasers and everything hit you, you're going to reflect those back to the shield, and you're going to erase the shield in just seconds. And it works beautifully. Love it, love it, love it. And that is based on nothing but luck. So if you look at Ricochet here, the chance to deflect ranged attacks, which all these are based on luck. So what is my luck currently? It's 30. That's really good for having not unyielding armor and not having a low health build. This is really good. Now look at my strength, 54. That's insane. That's unyielding armor level stuff. Now I'm getting that because of the food buffs, because of the strength on my gear, and because if I switch to this one, it'll have even more. Look at this. 57, because this weapon has strength, 3 strength on as his 3rd star. So it's like super, super great. Right? So this is phase 1. You have this weapon for phase 1. This is the you stand there and let him kill himself weapon, right? Or let him kill his own shield. That's phase 1. Once the shield is gone, now he's completely vulnerable. That's when you switch to weapon 2. I have that on keybinds 1 and 2. And you basically just whittle him down using the auto axe. And let me switch to 3rd person. I think it's supposed to be better in 3rd person. It's certainly easier to aim. And you basically just aim at his chest, which is his weak spot, and you just erase him. You just zip right through his through his health. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to show you a couple other things. So to leave here and start this over, you go to your quests, drop this quest. It will kick you out of the instance. I have my camp set strategically so that I'm sort of right at the base of my camp when I come out. So if I needed to, I could run back up at my camp and unload a bunch of crap. But I'm not going to need to do that just yet because I still am at 163 out of 477 carry weight. You can see I've already gotten some things here. I've already gotten some chems, and I need to actually drop some of these. I need to drop the stim packs and the diluted stim packs. I'm also going to drop these. So yeah, because what happens is when you're in there and you drop below 40% health, Born Survivor is going to use whatever your lowest stim pack is, and I don't want it using the shitty ones, right? So as you see my health drop all of a sudden, it's going to come right back up because I automatically slap in a super stim pack. Okay. So Whiskey's good. Psycho Buff is going to drop soon. I knew I would lose those two right away. That's fine. I don't mind losing that. So quick talking. I'm going to run back in, swap to weapon 1. go to first person because it's easier to run and aim this way. I don't like third person if I can help it. And, oh, I forgot to point out what I was using as far as legendaries, which is not much, actually. I mean, I'm using basically my normal legendary setup as far as perk cards go. So if I go in here to perk cards... Whoops. I have extra luck, strength, endurance, agility. Here, let me... My other account's complaining that I've been inactive. I'll talk about that in a moment. And the only thing I'm really taking otherwise is taking one for the team. Normally I would have follow through here for extra damage when stealthed, because that's my preferred playstyle, the stealth commando. But I'm swapping to this so that they take 40% or 1.4 times as much damage when they attack me. And I am on a team, so this counts. So, or at least it should count. And then my perk cards themselves, I am grabbing Traveling Pharmacy, which is being shared by my alt, right? That other account. I like to do that. Blocker, Sluggers, Incisor. Really makes a difference having those there. I'm not even using Concentrated Fire. Guess what? I'm going to just remove that and put in... Where is it? Refractor. There we go. I'll save that. Okay. Chem Fiend, because I'm using chems and whiskey. I have Chem Fiend, Professional Drinker, Chem Resistant, All Night Long, and then over here, Party Boy, and Party Boy, and then Happy Go Lucky. So all these things increase my strength and my luck. And then over here, just a little bit of extra carry weight for the batteries. First aid, I want that Super Stim Pack to get me right back up to full health immediately. And then, of course, I don't want my melee weapon to break as quickly. And then the science perks help the auto axe because it has the electrified effect on it. If we actually look at that, you can see the electrified effect. So those help that. Let's see what else. Action Boy for more regen for the action points. Born Survivor again, that's the oh shit heal, self-heal. Ricochet is for taking down the first phase shield. Class Freak to eliminate most mutation effects, negative effects. Junk Shield, I'm carrying a lot of junk on purpose. Bloody Mess for extra damage. Equipped Armor, why not put that on there? I have the space. And of course, Curator for the extra doodad time. Magazines and bobbleheads. So I'm swapped to Weapon 1. Basically zigzag down here. Zigzag, zigzag, zigzag.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest...
Again, I'm going to run through. Notice the door over here is not yet open because I have not cleared this boss. Hit the red button.
Alert.
Jump over here.
Unauthorized personnel detected.
I'm going to hit 5 and then 6 on my keyboard, which is 5 and 6 for Psycho Buff and Whiskey. You know what I could do? I'm also going to take the... I put this in my... Did I not keep this on me? I thought I had a perfect bubble gum. Yeah, I did have it, but then I put it back in my case. Notice the shield going down, the top red bar. It just goes down super fast. Okay, now I'm swapping to the auto axe, and I'm just gonna basically position myself in front of his head / torso and just rip away his health. Notice the super duper wore off. And you can basically stand here. You're supposed to go hide when the room heats up, but he's going to die so quickly that he never actually gets to the point where he's going to explode the room. Otherwise, I would die. If I just stood here and didn't kill him, I would just die from that damage. Because you're supposed to go hide. You're supposed to go hide, like, see this area with the door here? You're supposed to run in here, and you can take pot shots at him from range if necessary. Or you can run over to this door. If this one opens, only one of them will open. This is door C. And then over here is door B. This one did open. So this is where you were supposed to run. After that, you know, during that first phase. I'm going to go ahead and drop this. I'll come back in. And I do need to keep an eye on that buff stack, right? That the add-on puts up there, buff meters. Very, very, very helpful add-on for this event. Vara helpful. All right, now I want to drop the crappy stim packs. I only want the good ones. Swap back to weapon 1. First person sprint. When I go back to the camp, I'll grab the perfect bubblegum. I usually don't use it because I just automatically hit equal, minus equal on my keyboard to eat food and a drink, which I'll do right now to just top myself off. When I get going, I can do this about once every 2 minutes or so. So maybe between, say, about 25 times per hour, you know, because there is some downtime halfway between where I have to go rebuff the strength and the luck at the little stations. And I do have to dump some stuff every now and then, so there is a minute here and there of downtime.
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating
Again, we want to be in the middle. Nothing is dangerous yet because he's not up yet. But once he's up, that rim is going to be deadly. The rim that stayed there. It did not go down. So you don't want to let him push you out there. So I just need to stay basically on his chest. And just keep this weapon in my hand. Swap to weapon 2. Start erasing his chest. Slash head. Again, I am so thankful for people taking all the extra time to figure this stuff out. It's amazing. There we go. We got the loot window. And now it's just a matter of waiting till the event ends. He explodes, and I get all my shit. Alright. Leave the quest. We bounce back out. And you just do this over and over and over again. I'm sure it gets boring after a while, but I'm not bored by it yet because it's fun. I am going to take Stimpack Diluted before I drop it. There we go. That way I top myself off. We'll run back down here. I did not have... I was running with the Electric Absorption instead of Intellect as far as legendary perks, and it meant that I needed to keep the Makeshift Warrior perk off of my setup, so my auto axe was falling apart very quickly. I could basically do it twice, and then I would have to use the improved repair kit to get it back up to, 1.5 of its normal health, and that was a pain. So let's see how well he's doing now. Oh yeah, look at that. That's amazing. I don't have to repair it every time. That's sweet. All thanks to this card.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
I'm a big believer in keybinds to make things faster and easier. So you'll see me just, swap things, do this, do that. Like swap between first and third person using V for view is how I remember it. 5 and 6 for drinking Psychobuff and whiskey. 1 and 2 to switch between weapons 1 and 2. Okay, back to weapon 2, and erase his health. I think I've got this down to about a minute, which is amazing. And again, this is all due to people in the community discussing it, posting videos. They're the real heroes here. I'm just sort of glomming onto their heroic efforts to figure this out. And if I were smart, I would use some of the capped caps, because I'm capped at 40,000. I would go buy a bunch of holiday gifts, sort of unload, and I forgot to do that in between, sorting through all the gear that I had from before and doing this. I had planned to do it, and I totally forgot. So that's my bad. Again, I have to drop these. Otherwise, it will use the shitty stim packs. I don't want that. So 1V to go to the first weapon and first person. My hope is to get through hiker on all 5 pieces, which is the 3rd star, that will reduce chem and food weights to their minimum, to only 10% of what they were. That's one of my goals. And then I think rejuvenators on the other, as far as the 4th star, I think. Because that's supposed to be pretty amazing when you stack it up to 5 pieces. Looks like my psycho buff is about to drop. So I will hit. Actually, I'll just do both of them. 5 and then 6. You'll see that they're back to 7 minutes and 5 minutes. It's weird that the whiskey doesn't go back to 8 minutes. I don't know why. I am on weapon 1. And let's check the repair ability. Oh, so amazing. Just gonna stand here. And his shield is gone. Swap to weapon 2. Start erasing his chest. And again, the higher your luck, the faster that first phase goes. The higher your strength, the higher this second phase goes. Oops, I don't know why I stopped there. Server lag, maybe? Tab, 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 get out of there. Get out. Don't make me stand there and waste my buffs. So right now I'm trying to keep an eye on the whiskey and the psycho buff. I need to keep those up because that makes phase 2 go much faster. I also need to keep an eye on the luck boost and strength boost, which are near the bottom, but not at the bottom. And when those get down to within like a minute, maybe 2 minutes, I need to go hit those machines again. Get those back up to 30 minutes. And then when the ones above that, which have about 36, 37 minutes on them, when those drop off, then I'm done for now, and I'll just go sort all my gear. And basically, I do this for an hour, however many runs I can do in an hour, and then I go and clear and sort and vend and, all that stuff. I had like several hundred stim packs, super stim packs, diluted stim packs, radaways, radexes, just like probably over 1,000 of them. And I just sort of funneled them through my set of 10 characters and just vended it all to eat up today's 1,400 caps. Sort of a nice, easy, free way to do that. Yeah, I have 3 minutes on my psycho buff, so no need to worry about that. I have plenty of stim pack supers because I get tons of those each time. You get like 10 more of those every time you kill him. And the weapons are doing fantastic. Awesome. I want to make sure I don't get knocked back, otherwise I'll hit that outer ring and die. This one's not as lucky. Ah, there we go. Swap, take a moment, then start doing it. I've noticed that if I don't pause for a moment before I hold down the left button for a power attack, it doesn't start it correctly. Like if I swap and start left clicking right away, it doesn't work. It like doesn't hit at all. So you have to swap, let him grab it, let him equip it, let him hold it in his hand, then you do it. Like, I'm not even looking at these. I don't even care what I got. I know it's stuff I'll look at later. Just want to get out, do this again. Anytime I spend trying to sort through it now is time wasted on all those expensive buffs. Well, most of them aren't expensive, but some are annoying to try to get. Like the food takes a lot of extra work to get. The Deathclaw Wellington, you have to go collect a bunch of eggs. That's annoying. It's not like a super hardship or anything, it's just work. And I'd rather, not work as much if I can help it. Of course, the magazines are finite supply. I have a bunch collected, but I'd still rather not blow through them. The other thing that's helping me is my my second account, my alt. She is also mutated, and she is running the empath mutation as well. He is not. What the empath mutation does is it gives her the ability to reduce his damage. So he's taking less damage than he otherwise would because of that, by like 25% less damage. I don't think you actually see it as any effect here. It's just sort of an implied magical hidden value somewhere. I don't know where. Sort of keeping an eye on my psycho buff here. Okay, just fast. Swap, wait a moment, equip, and go. This will be fine. Don't lag out, server. Want to make sure that this red bar disappears before my attack power. Action points disappear, which it's doing very nicely there. And let's go ahead and take super. Fine. Yeah, so it's nice to be able to pour it out by just dropping the quest, and you get it again as soon as you near the instance. It's like, here you go, do it again. Let's check our strength and luck buff from the machines. We're at 7 minutes and 40 seconds. All right. So let's drop those, and go.
Oh, 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 oh.
This does seem like it would be boring, and there's an aspect of it, the repetitive nature is a bit boring, but the fact that you can die instantly if you do any little thing wrong makes it less boring. And then at the end of the hour, when you have to sort through all the lovely spoils of your efforts, that's not boring at all. At least not yet.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
Okay, psycho buff is
proceed
just
to the
about
nearest
gone.
exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
I'll take a psycho buff,
Activating defense systems.
not a whiskey. Now if I open my Pit Boy and close it, it'll refresh it. There you go. Whiskey is the next thing to fall off. I'm on weapon 1. Take some food and water. Take a Brahmin milk to get rid of that little tiny bit of radiation that popped in there. Come on, luck, do your thing. See my health? As soon as I drop below 40%, it took the automatic stim pack. Okay, 1, 2, and go. Again, you gotta wait for like 3 seconds after you swap weapons for it to work right. Otherwise, you'll just be chainsawing nothing or auto-axing nothing. It's really annoying.
Take shelter.
Alright. Loot window's up. That means we're done. And tab, get out. Drop. Teleport out. Sort of down to like a dance, almost. I would like the weapon effect that increases your damage as you keep damaging, but I have not gotten that one yet. I have not gotten that one yet. I have not received that one yet. Wait, it's really weird to say that. Okay. Yeah, switching this over was an adventure into itself. That was kind of fun, having to go farm the materials to make the proper meats, swapping from herbivore, which I've been for 4 years now, back to carnivore, which I tried years ago, until, herbivore ended up being better for a stealthy commando build.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in
And
progress.
I'm very
Please proceed
interested
the
to find out
next
how
exit
well
in an orderly
Ghoul,
manner.
the Ghoul build does for this. Because it's very
Alert.
melee focused.
Unauthorized
I'm assuming that
personnel
that's going to be
detected.
amazing.
Activating defense system.
Okay, let's take some whiskey. It'll be 6. Our whiskey's up. Yep. It's even longer than the other ones. Oh, third person, third person, third person. There we go. So fast. 1, 2, 3, go.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter.
Slow down. When the pitch changes too much, it sounds like it's slowing down or lagging. It's like, no, don't do that. Thank you. Teleport out. I wonder how many runs I can get in before I have to go do the strength and luck again. I don't want to not do them, because that's very, very helpful to have those. Just extra little bit of luck, extra little bit of strength does make a little bit of difference. Okay, so drop those. Weapon 1, first person, and sprint. 1. Oh, I'm burdened. Let's go and burden. All right. It's not an ideal time for this. I was hoping it would last longer. But I did make a lot of room in my stash for this. Oh. See, Psycho Buff's at 1 minute 16. Can I make it last to the end? I think I'll let the Psycho Buff run off, so I don't use one for the last 15 seconds. And then I'll run back up and use the machines. I could have just used them then, but oh well. They were close enough, within 3 minutes. This is fine. I'll just remember that for next time. Zigzag, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest
I need to
exit
remember
in
not to
an
slow
orderly
down now. I
manner.
can just hit it and keep running.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense
25
system.
seconds. Yeah, I'll just let it run out. You'll see what happens. It'll drop by like 80 damage per hit. Might have to take a coffee. Yeah, I'll take a coffee just in case. Because it'll take a little bit longer. We'll spine There goes the Psycho Buff. And so swapping, drinking a coffee, and see how the action points bar is basically staying up at the top. That's what I had to do last time.
Warning, energy
And now we're dropping a little bit.
critical. Temperatures
Still fine.
reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter immediately.
There we go. Circlers, interesting. Okay, now I'm going to go hit those machines. I will dump everything again, because why not? I wonder if I can get that into like a pattern where I only go up once every 27, 28 minutes, including to dump everything. I wonder if there's anything I can dump out here that would help with that. Like the Radaways and the Radax, like, I'll have to try that next time. Alright. Weight lift. This is a 30-minute buff for 2 strength. It's about to drop in 30 seconds. Weird, it thinks the Psycho buff still has 20 seconds. Don't know why. Okay, so there's that one. I'm just going to hit all 3 machines over there. I'm not going to do the pinball because I don't need agility. And it takes too long. Got 20. I have 26 minutes on well tuned. Well, I have 26 minutes to finish everything, and then I'll be done. Oh, good, it didn't lag on me. One thing that is nice is that you get a lot of, you get so many legendary modules from this. It's pretty sweet. Otherwise, they're pretty hard to come by. I mean, not hard to come by, but there's a lot of extra work. You know, a lot of extra time spent grabbing them from events. But this is just an automatic, oh yeah, here's a couple modules for your trouble. Do this, you know, a handful of times and you have enough to make, you know, a troubleshooter module or whatever. Do it a couple dozen times and you have enough to make, you know, a tier 3 piece. Let's double check. Let's update those times. You have to open the Pip-Boy for them to come back up. Come on. There they go. They're at the top. That's why they disappeared.
This is an automated message.
Looks like I can skip the whiskey because it has 2 minutes left.
To the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
I'll just hit
Alert.
5
Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
for the Psycho buff. There it is. 5 minutes on Psycho buff, 2 minutes on whiskey. Whiskey's super important because it's 6 strength. This one's taking a while. There. Swap weapons. 1, 2, 3, go. And again, since I still have Psycho buff active now, and whiskey, it's eating it faster than my AP is going away.
Security bunker online. Take shelter.
Weapon systems critical. Shooting systems critical. Coolness.
It's also a great way to level up. I think the last boss is supposed to be like 300,000 XP, which is, if you want to farm XP, that's the one you use. But I'm not farming XP. I have as many points as I think I'll ever need. Although I am going to be collecting points here, which is partly what I'm doing. I'm collecting points for the new ghoul setup. I do want to try that. I do want to get those cards. So I'll be saving my perk packs for that. I hear my alt account ticking in the background, so while this is loading, I'll swap over there. Wake her back up so it doesn't log out. I don't want to lose my empath buff, nor my pharmacy buff. That, of course, won't be necessary once I have through hikers on all the pieces. Okay, looks like whiskey's gonna fall off soon. So I'll hit 6 to get that back.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress.
Note to
Please
self,
proceed
stop
to the nearest
pausing
exit
there.
in
You
an
don't need to
orderly
pause
manner.
there. Just hit the door and keep running.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
6 for whiskey.
Activating defense systems.
Yep. 3 minutes on Psychobuff, 7 minutes on whiskey. Excellent. Quit pushing me away. Marking weapons. 1, 2, 3, go. I usually aim for the head right there with that little X symbol, you know, which is what I'm hitting right there where his head
Warning,
is.
energy
And
usage
that usually
critical.
works pretty
Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online.
As long as those numbers are orange, that's what you want when you're doing the extra damage. Yep, go away. And you go away. Wiggle my mouse. There we go. If you wiggle the mouse before it goes live, then you can see exactly when you can start moving because the screen starts to move around. Oh, good. They're fighting each other. So I never had to do anything in the first place. It is very disorienting for me in a way to have full health. I'm so used to playing between 18 and 25% health, depending on whether I'm stealthy or in a public event, that seeing myself at full health feels very abnormal, luxurious, almost unnecessary. Like, why would I need full health? But then I see how quickly it disappears during this event, and I'm like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Although there are some people that still do it in low health.
This is an automated message. Evacuation
One
is
of the
in
things...
progress.
Stop pausing
Please
there.
proceed to the nearest
If I had
exit
emergency
in an orderly
protocols on this
manner.
chest, I could... That would be easier, and I wouldn't lose as much health
Unauthorized
there at the
personnel
end.
detected. Activating defense
Emergency
systems.
protocols is a thing that lowers the amount of damage you take by 50%. Basically, you take 50% of the normal damage that you would normally take when you are below, what is it, 25% health? Psychobuff's going to be 37 more seconds. Come on, keep hurting yourself. I should be like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself.
Defense is offline.
1,
System
2,
diagnosis.
3, go. See if I can do this before Psychobuff drops off.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
Get to
Security
shelter.
bunker online.
Nah, I'm good.
Take shelter.
You'll be dead before then. JR. J for journal, R for reject. Reject quest. Boom, boom. Teleported out. I think at 91 I get the next set of items from the seasonal journey. I'm at 90 now. You guys tickle. You guys know I've been fighting a robot that's like 100 times more powerful than you are, right? 27 seconds on Psycho Buff. Really? Is it that much?
This is an automated message.
Force that to
Evacuation
refresh.
is in progress. Please proceed
Yeah, I
to
remembered.
the nearest exit in an orderly manner.
So the timing was off on that. Weird.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected.
Whiskey's good.
Activating defense systems.
Psycho Buff. Really? Is it that much? Psycho Buff. Where is it? I don't even see it. Don't know. Ah. It did fall. I just took another one.
Outcome of this engagement.
Okay. No more shield. I think the buff meter gets confused if you go through instance, porting through instances and in and out and so forth.
Unsafe level. Security bunker online. Take shelter.
It's weird. I have to like spam the tab key to get out of that. That's why it closes, then opens up my Pip-Boy, because I'm like tab, get out. Trying to not waste my buffs. Wiggle. There we go. The moment I leave, I'm wiggling my mouse so that as soon as the camera gets unlocked, it'll start moving around and I'll know I can start doing things. Had a little bit of wine, so I'm starting to feel sleepy. Yay, dang. Be nice to hit 2100.
This is an automated
Get more
message.
perk packs.
Evacuation is in progress. Please
Okay.
proceed to the nearest
Whiskey's
exit
the
in
next
an
to
orderly
drop.
manner.
Should be good.
Alert. Unauthorized
Although
personnel
whiskey's
detected.
very easy to get.
Activating defense systems.
So I'm just going to go ahead and drink a whiskey. I can get 20 more whiskeys in about 10 minutes. Maybe 15 minutes.
If or not.
Come on. Taking a while. Maybe when I'm inside of him like that. 1, 2, 3. Seems like that works better when I'm like right up inside his head.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter.
Ooh, nice. 76 times. Good lord. The number of times I've defeated the other ones? None. I've never gotten past this point. I don't really have any interest in doing that just yet. I would like to get as many things as I can get from this guy. Like, get fully kitted out and then, like, join some public group where I don't look like an idiot because I'm so under-geared. Or maybe never do that, I don't know. I don't really see the value in it at the moment. Like, this is fun because I like doing it myself. I like being self-sufficient. Maybe if someone posts a, second boss guide and this is how you solo it really easily, then I'll start trying that.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed.
I'm remembering
the
to
nearest
not
exit
pause
in an
there.
orderly manner.
I just spam the E key as I hit the door.
Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating.
How's my
defense
weapon
system.
doing? Oh, so great. It's awesome. Might last the whole hour. Yeah, it should last the whole hour. That's amazing. Just using it like this is pointless because it does 0 damage because he has the shield. Ooh, that was fun. There we go. Weapon 2, 1, 2, 3, and go. It is a benefit that my health is at only half here. That does boost my damage a little bit because I do have adrenal reaction mutation.
Unsafe level. Security bunker online. Take
So I'm not sad when that happens.
Unit breakdown probability exceeds 90%. Mitigation.
Go away. JR, get out. I'm more than happy to just keep farming this guy over and over and over for hours and hours and hours till I get all the possible permutations of, you know, all the different things that can drop. You know, as long as it's fun, then I'm good. And I am using the new raid group, which is reduced durability damage on your weapon. Or increased durability on your weapon, reduced damage to your weapon. Which is something they added for the Gleaming Depths raid patch. Dizzy,
This is an
dizzy,
automated
dizzy,
message.
back and forth.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed.
Looks
to
like
the
my
nearest
psycho buff
exit
is about
in
to
an
drop
orderly
off.
manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense system.
Chem. Refresh it. There we go. 5 minutes, 3 minutes on that whiskey. Looks like I'm going to be done with most of this in about 13 minutes. See how many rounds I can get in before then. Die! Die, robot! Die! Take no damage from this weapon. Wow, that was fast. Okay, change weapons. Yeah, that was really fast. I love it when it's super fast like that. And I do like it when it leaves me with less than full health, because that does bump up my damage a little bit.
Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
Not a tremendous amount. It might cut maybe
Take shelter.
1, 2, 3 seconds off of the duration of doing this, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Here we go. Again, I would love to get that mod for the weapon that increases damage the longer you use it. Especially for auto axes. I've seen people hit for like 1600 instead of what I'm doing, which is like 900. That would be amazing. Oh, guys, you're so silly. Can you guys stop playing? Stop playing with my... Stop trying to hurt my camp, jerks. You're wasting my time here. Let's see. The well-tuned is going to drop. What was another one that was going to drop? I only had one awesome possum bacon thing, so the others are easy to get. Sorry, I only had
This is an automated
one,
message.
whatever it's called, the
Evacuation is
berry
in
thing for the
progress.
extra luck.
Please proceed to
which
the
is like
nearest
plus 8
exit
luck,
in an orderly manner.
or plus 7.5 rounded to 8. And all I have left are some
Unauthorized
possum
personnel
bacon
detected.
things. They're
Activating
plus 5
defense
luck. It
system.
still should be fine. Should be plenty. Make sure that updates. Okay, 58 seconds on whiskey. I'll take a whiskey. Those are easy to make. Go up above. Yeah, 7 minutes. Okay. Go to it. Kill yourself. Kill your shields. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Oh, did I just crash? No. Okay, good. 1, 2, 3, go.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels.
Probably go 4 or 5 more times.
Take shelter.
I'm just looking at the buff duration there for well tuned. That will harsh my buzz when that goes away, because then, well, I guess I can use a coffee to overcome the difference. That'll help. That'll at least buy me 1 or 2 more runs. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There we go. Come on. Sprint. Sprint already. Sprint. Oh, I'm way down. Damn it. What I should do is use the carry weight thing. Right. 7. Yeah, I don't like that that wasted about 30 seconds of my time. Again, mostly I'm just looking at the bottom 2, 3, or 4 items on that buff meter, because those are the ones that expire first, and usually it's the whiskey and the psycho buff. But now, well-tuned and the serums are up next after that. Pretty soon they will be on the bottom, and that will sort of limit my
This is an automated
effectiveness.
message.
It'll
Evacuation is in
keep
progress.
lowering my strength
Please
a little bit
proceed
more
to
and
the
more
nearest exit
as each
in
of
an
those drop
orderly
off.
manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
And we'll take a psycho buff. Don't push me backwards, dude. I don't want to hit your little rim there. The rim of death. Okay. Shield is gone. 1, 2, 3, go.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker online. Take shelter.
I can see it's 876 instead of like 904, whatever it is, when I'm at half health. It's not a lot, but you know, it does cut a couple seconds off the time. I think I'm close enough to the end now that I'm just going to use a carry weight booster. And that should tide me over until I think I have a couple on me. I think I had the good sense to grab some. I should get, I should build out a list of other meats that I need to carry. Like, the carry weight one. I forget what that that is. It'd be nice to sort of line up going back to the camp there to unload things with at the 29-minute mark. Oops, didn't need to pause. At the 29-minute mark so that I can do everything at once. Unload things and then re-get those 30-minute buffs. How's my weapon doing? Still doing well. Excellent. Take no damage. Take no damage. Take no damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Grind. Okay, good on well-tuned. Psycho buff and whiskey. I usually have them lined up better than this, but I was explaining things and taking my sweet time, so they're not like optimally set up within 10 seconds of each other. Normally I just like pop through them really quickly on my checklist. I also prep better. Like I didn't have the magazine in my inventory. I had to run and grab it. Or no, the serums. I had put the serums in the stash because I was sorting through things and doing other things, and I'd forgotten to get them out. So I would have, if I was being really organized, I would grab all that and have it all ready to go. Oh. Okay. Tell you what, I'm just going to dump right-aways, supers. There we go. Shit weighs so much. I don't want to drop any of the gear because I do want to sort through it. And I don't want the chance that the server crashes to take those with it. I have lost gear that way before. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left.
This is an automated message. Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest exit in an orderly manner. Alert. Unauthorized personnel detected. Activating defense systems.
Wow, it's so great this time. It's fantastic that it's doing so well with that makeshift warrior perk in there. Swapped. 1, 2, 3, go. Again, aiming right at the head there.
Warning, energy usage critical. Temperatures reaching unsafe levels. Security bunker on.
Made it with about
Take shelter.
8 seconds to spare. Yep, look at that. Nice. I'll go one more time. No, I think I'm done. Because I don't want to like deal with, all the inventory management back and forth. Like, I don't want to take the time to go put stuff in the chest and then come back and get half a run. So I think I'm going to call that run as being finished. And then what I'll do is I will start sorting through this. I'll show you what I do when I sort through it. It's so exciting. It's the most exciting thing ever. All right, so let's grab all this. all this. Come on. Get up there. Yeah, it pains me to see all the extra time left on those other things, but it's like, well, I didn't really line this up to be optimized as far as like, you know, I did have to explain some things, so that, wow, look at those legends. It's amazing how those add up. Those stack up so quickly. Ooh, 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 nice. Ooh, I got some plans that I wanted. At least I think I wanted. Yeah, targeting HUD, optimize servos, headlight. I don't care about headlights. But yeah, it's nice to have those other things. Because I was like, I can't really do anything with these pieces yet, can I? Yeah, everything in there. It's not sticking everything in because I'm still carrying some of the items that use it. Stick this all in there for now. I'm not overweight. I'll grab out my normal unyielding Secret Service armor. Put this on. Grab out my B2525. Grab some Ultrasight 45. Oops. Oh yeah, here's my kitty cat. He gave me a piece of armor earlier. I showed up and all of a sudden, bloop, your pet has retrieved, I forget what it was. Like a little thingy. Good kitty. I have a dog at the other camp. I wanted to try both, so. Okay, so rather than wander around aimlessly, is there anything I need to put in here? I don't think so. Okay, those are good. Let's grab new this. Grab all the gifts that have piled up. All the resource generators need to be collected from. Let's see what else. Yeah, whatever just came in there. Let me put the here. And of course, my other account's complaining. So I'm going to go outside. She's in her shelter now. I'm going to go outside. I'm going to make sure there's nothing here I need to keep. Okay, it's all garbage. Okay, so go to her camp. I will hit up vendors this next time to just buy up a ton of empty gift wrap thingies so I can burn through a lot of that, burn through a lot of the caps so I don't stay pegged at 40,000. Uh-oh. I heard that. Good weaponry. Mole rats. I don't know anyone that doesn't hate mole rats. They will follow you all the way across the entire everything. You can sprint for an hour and they will be there. Oh no, do not scrap that. That would make me very sad. Save everything, the add-on that I usually use, or the mod I usually use to keep that from happening, is not working now because the guy is not working on it. And it's making me sad. At least I don't think he's working on it. Okay, so first of all, step one, before I do anything else, is to go through and see if there's anything that I can crunch to learn legendary powers or extract legendary modules. And that counts for both weapons and armor. This does not include Vulcan armor. So even though I've just pulled those out, I'm going to put those back in. Vulcan is last. Anything that says Vulcan in it. I don't care what else it says. If it says Vulcan, it gets saved for the last step, or for a later step. So no Vulcans here. Okay, all Spocks in here. Okay, so I'll pull this out. Just double checking. I don't want to screw it up. Now these, I think I can grab, I can crunch all this, right? Yeah, there's nothing here that's like, Valkyrie's the only thing that drops, and I've already got one. I already have one here, so I don't need two more. And I can't trade them, so there's no use keeping them. At least I don't think there is. So I have a spreadsheet that I keep, a list, because I don't have the mod that shows me if I need to learn it yet. So I have a little spreadsheet of all the abilities that he's learned, so I know which ones to not crunch, or which ones to crunch. So he has not learned anti-armor, so no matter what the other effects are, I will crunch that. Explosive ghosts, he knows those. Bats enhanced, he does not have. And again, I'm not interested in any of the weapons unless there's something amazing about them. He does not yet have intelligence, so that's a 3rd star. And I want all of them, so he doesn't have charisma. He does not have luck. He does not have endurance. And by when I say he doesn't have it, meaning he can't craft it. So one of my primary goals in all of this was to learn all the recipes. So if there's a recipe that he doesn't have, I'm crunching it. He doesn't have quad yet, believe it or not. As they're easy. Doesn't have charisma, right? Right. He has troubleshooter, so that'll be given to the other character to learn or crunch. Charisma. Intelligence. Valkyries. I actually learned a 4-star, or got a 4-star drop from one of those earlier. He doesn't have vampires, which makes me sad. Vital durability. He does not yet know durability. He does not yet know resilient. So that's those 5. Down here, he does not know arms keepers, which makes me very sad. He knows burning, he knows poisoners, he knows bolstering. He can't trade union, so that gets crunched. What was that? Oh, it was he doesn't know cloaking, so that gets crunched. Pack rats, he doesn't know. Huh. I should probably look to see what those are. He doesn't know durability. He does not know perception. That he can't trade. Control. Now I have been saving the Overeater's power armor. So I will be... Oh, interesting. That's very close to what he already has. So I don't really need to keep this. And he can't trade it because it's Union. He can't make safe crackers, so that gets crunched. So this I'm going to hand off to not be crunched, but to be saved. Because I'm trying to build Overeater power armor sets for all my alts. That way they can survive, you know, nuke zones and stuff. With the Overeaters prefix on everything. The other stuff I don't care about. Just Overeaters is all I care about. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here. And when you trade in a suitcase, if the server crashes and you get back in within a few minutes, you don't lose anything. Or rather, if you crash, not the server. I think if the server crashes, everything's hosed. Alright, so... Right. Alright, so she is going to try to learn some of these. I don't care about her learning some of these. I don't care if she learns that one. That one I don't care. Those I don't care. This one is gets saved. Troubleshooters, yes. I want her to be able to make troubleshooters armor. That gets put in the case.
Resupply.
The rest of these get bended. Alright. Lots more script. And then as far as back on him. Sorry, you didn't see any of that, but I was, plowing through things. So I do want to keep explosives, so I will scrap that. He couldn't trade that to her, so it's either vend it or scrap it, and I wanted to grab the explosive module if I could get one. Didn't get one, I don't think. But I did get all these from crunching and from the raid, which is amazing. I love it so much. Okay, so for now, she is the keeper of all the modules. And she'll grab those out. And they shall disappear. So now she has them. She's going to put them in her stash. Alright. So far so good. No mistakes yet. That's excellent. No accidentally crunching something super valuable. Now that I've placed her back over in her camp, I will take a closer look. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Now I'm going to look through the Vulcan. The Spock armor. My first goal with this... Still carrying... No, put it in the chest. Vulcan T. For troubleshooter. If I put this down, you'll see that one of these is a 3-star. So one of my first goals is to get a 4-star in this position so I can start working on the 4th star. I'd also like to get through hiker. So this is troubleshooter, chest, left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, all Vulcan. Strength is the 2nd star. Cavaliers is the 3rd star. Through hikers, belted. And then I've got rejuvenated on just one of them. I want rejuvenated on all of them if I can get it. I'm willing to give up bruisers to get rejuvenated because it's just survivability is great. So did I get any right legs? Am I that unlucky? Yeah, I'm that unlucky. I don't think you can put a 4th star on a piece that doesn't have a 4th star. Unless you maybe re-roll it all the way. Like if I go to this, a legendary mod, can I do that? Will it let me do it? Maybe. Maybe I just didn't have one on me. Let's see what my options are here. So right leg. Maybe I can put it on there. I was under the impression I couldn't. Maybe it's just because I didn't have one that was good. And I just sort of, that stuck in my brain as I don't have one. Oh, there's a right leg. Pack rats warming. Oh, wait, no. I don't know why I read that. My brain sees that last little hickey as a star for some reason. All right. So might as well just use this one, right? But I'm not going to use it because I don't want to waste. I mean, I could, but I don't really need belted. I am building 2 sets, a troubleshooter set and an overeater set. So this could be useful. And some of these others could be useful as well. Not the intelligence. I don't care about skilling up when I'm in this. I only care about strength. And I don't know what I want on the other one. Like on my overeater set, I haven't figured out what I want as the 2nd star yet. This one I definitely want strength because this set is only for that one fight. For now, anyway. I can't envision myself using power armor all over the game. Just very specific instances, and this is one of them. Because I'm not a big power armor person. What I can do is, let's see what I can change. Because I learned those extra abilities, or those extra things.
Freshly polished armor.
Can I get any headlamp bright? No, let's try that. Kinetic dynamo. What is this? Ooh, restore action points by 20% of damage taken. Oh yeah, thank you. I will definitely take that. In lieu of having anything more useful that I can put on there. Optimize servos. Alright, that's better than nothing. Oh wait. I just put those on a dumb thing. They did scroll all the way down to the underscored ones. Which one did I miss? Where is it? Left leg, right leg. Alright. Fewer action points spent when sprinting. It's decent. Take it. Alright, so is it even worth trying to replace any of these pieces? I don't think it is. These are my unyielding, so to ignore those. I think I'm right back where I started when it comes to this set. So I didn't get lucky with any of these pieces. And I don't know if I want radioactive powered. I've heard that's not the best. So I'm not gonna like try to, go for that. So I think I'm done with this set. So let's put this back in the chest here. Stash. And let's get Vulcan Overeaters. Which is the second set I'm trying to build
All
out.
this stuff all the way out here.
And this one is sort of a hodgepodge of various pieces. So like I have Union piece right here. So I'm going to put in, I can actually put that right leg piece in here now. There we go. Now I have a proper Vulcan. Here's a Overeaters Tesla, Tesla Bracers, what is it? Hellfire, Hellcat, that's it. I don't want a Hellcat in there. Alright, so I've got right leg, left arm, I need right arm. Alright, so that's all 6 pieces are now Vulcan. Now it's a matter of trying to find better pieces. So, obviously 4 stars better than 3 star. Especially if the 4 star is a useful thing. So let's go ahead and go with let's go with strength for now. So this is Cavaliers. This one is Defenders. I don't ever block, so that's going to be useless. Torso here is Charisma Cavaliers Battle Loaders. I'll never use that, probably. I don't ever bash enemies, usually. Zealots. I don't need charisma on it. Glutton is worthless. And I really hate that. I really hate that it does that. It's so annoying. I think I'm good here. I don't think there's anything I would rather have here than these. I can crunch those because I can't really give those to anybody. Although, that is an Overeater's leg, so why wouldn't I put that there, right? Makes more sense. I mean, yes, these have higher more things, but I don't really have a ton of Overeaters modules. I guess I could make them. Let's see, what have I got here? Strength versus strength. Cavaliers. Maybe I will just put that in there, and I'll just make a module for it once I, run out of other things. Let's go ahead and rename these if I can. Let's see here. This would be Aristocrats, right leg, warm, pack rats. Whoops, I named that incorrectly. Go back down. The game is stupid. Okay. Power armor. Aristocrats, right leg. Vulcan, warming, pack rats. Power armor, helmet, Vulcan. Let's see here. Power armor, regenerating, chest, because otherwise I would get confused and think it's troubleshooter if I put T. Vulcan, charisma, cav, power armor, bolstering. I don't really know how I would abbreviate. I've never had a bolstering piece before that I'd saved, so it's weird. Vulcan, strength plus cav. There we go. Oh, I forgot the last item. Oh well, that's fine for now. Power armor, auto stim, right arm, Vulcan, perception. Just this particular naming makes it easier for me to sort and compare. It's weird. I've iterated on it a lot, and this one sort of works best with my brain. Yeah. I think actually what I was doing, since these are longer, is auto stim, left arm, Vulcan, plus luck, aka style. There we go. Put it back down. For the 4 stars, I do want that item. Power armor, bolstering, left leg, Vulcan, strength, cav, RP. Right? Shit. Too few letters. Need more letters. Need more Vespian gas. Bolstering. I'll just put B. Left leg. I'll remember that's bolstering. Regenerating chest. Not T for torso. Vulcan, charisma, cav, BL, battle loaders. I'll have to remember over time what these letters mean. And now for consistency, let's remove the extra pluses here. Aristocrats, right leg, Vulcan, warm, PR. It's a huge mess until I have like consistency across where they're all Vulcan, they're all strength, they're all, or whatever the second star is, all the 3rd stars, all the 4 stars match, then they sort of line up and look really pretty. So now, this gets put away. And now I'm going to start crunching things. Okay. Yeah, no more. No more mods, no more learning. Except for that one. That little baggie also serves as a location for swapping. That way, if the server or if one of the clients or both clients crash, it hopefully doesn't lose anything. I guess I can't really do that. Sorry, I'm on her. You're not seeing what I'm doing. I'm going through and like figuring out where things go. It is extra work to do it on 2 characters, but you know, I'm willing to do that. All right, so I'm going to swap back over to my commando, which is my master, the master race. I'm going to go back to my fix-it, set up my camp build, or my camp loadout. We'll repair this back up to 200%. It's amazing this sledge takes almost no damage at all. That guy's good. What about the armors? Good. Now let's check. This one was lower because it was a newer piece. I had repaired all the other ones, and then this guy came along and he was at 100%, so I couldn't repair him. Until now. Yeah, it'd be nice to put a... Let me see if I have any good 4-star effects I could put there. Even if just temporarily. I mean, I don't want to waste any, but if there's something that's even minorly helpful, I'd rather put it on there. Let's see, let me look these up on Nuka Knights. Let's see here, where is his list? Article index.
Another day, another chance to practice proper equipment maintenance.
There we go. Legendary 4-star mods. Let's see here. Choo-choos I don't need because I'm not going to be running into things. Electricians is dumb. Encirclers is dumb. Fencers, melee damage for each additional. Okay, so encirclers might be useful for now, so I'll pull that out. Sorry, you're not seeing what I'm seeing. I'm looking at her thingy. Sorry, that was encirclers. I want fencers. And then I also have a fractures, which I do cripple limbs, but I don't need them to explode. 50 damage is nothing compared to what I'm actually doing. Alright, so I'm going to bring her over to that little suitcase again. Pop the fencers in there. Take him back over here. Ugh. Jerk. Let me put it on. Why doesn't it show up? Oh, is that... Oh, that's probably a melee weapon one, isn't it? Let's see. Is that the one I already put on my auto axe?
I wonder if any of the other initiates have made night.
So there's bullies, which is what I have here. When attacking out of bats, deal 50% more bonus weak point damage. Or, yeah. I think I'll just leave it. I'll leave it where it is, because I don't want to waste that. I don't want to waste that module. Can I put a different mod on there? I should probably look and see what he can put on there, because I haven't memorized what's what yet. So if I go here, I see what is possible. Aegis, of course, is nice. Bruisers would work. Radioactive powered could be good. Maybe, although I'm not really in a... Isn't that when you're in a nuke area? This I really like. Reflective is really good. That could really work well. But Rejuvenators is sort of my favorite, I think. Yeah, I don't really have any of these. Alright, well. Maybe the next hour. Hi, babe. The wife just got home.
Did you have diarrhea today?
No. My wife just asked me, did you have diarrhea today?
Sorry, I think I caught a cold from the kids.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. I didn't. I did not catch a cold from the kids. Yeah. Was it explosive diarrhea?
Are you on camera? Or like audio?
I'm recording audio, yes. So anyone that ever watches this is going to know, oh wow, his wife had explosive diarrhea. No, it wasn't explosive. Let's see here. Oh. And my sister is saying, hey, let's go do this thing we were going to do. So let me log out here. And be done recording.